I'm Ryan Bowden. I'm with ConRock Recycling here in Ogden, Utah. Well, we take in demolition concrete anywhere from driveways to buildings. We sort it out. We'll pull some of the bigger steel out of it, and then a loader loads it into our job plant and builds 3 products. We got a 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and roadways.
So what we have behind here is a 3055 going to a 4250 SS. What we're trying to accomplish by doing a jaw in front of an impactor is to liberate the rebar so that it does not get into the impactor.
The biggest thing is we don't want any big pieces of, or basically any steel to go through the impactor. So that pulls out anything that's probably under 6 inches long, and then once the impactor hits it, it comes back out and pulls out all the fine wire that's 6 inches and under. So
a lot of things that we do it to make it a lot easier to process, because as you can see, when you get into recycle, you don't know what's in there. So you want to have the ability to have everything at your disposal, and having a pan feeder with a cross belt magnet or an inline magnet really gets that steel out of the system.
We also needed the bigger machine so we could run fast and supply the demand, and also have the stacking ability. I would say it's increased production probably 3 times from what it was doing before.
There's a lot of people like Ryan that are out there looking for opportunities, and recycling concrete is an easy job, and he's been able to take the bull by the horns, learn it in the last few years, and really knows quite a lot about it now. From a guy that knew nothing about it to now, he's come a long ways. He knows what he wants, he knows what works, he knows what doesn't work. Recycle yards predominantly will take a tippage fee to bring the concrete or asphalt in. They charge for that. The reason why is there's prep work involved in that. There's steel, sometimes there's other things inside that concrete that they're not aware of. And then they take the expense of crushing it and they resell it back to sometimes even the same contractor. This keeps us from filling up landfills and filling up other areas. We're taking earth that's already been processed and turning it into.
Digging back there, they're actually digging down into the ground. So this is a landfill that's been here for over 30 to 40 years. And by cleaning it up and making it a better and more usable place, they're actually making it a better environment so they can have shopping malls, houses, whatever they get through here, they'll be able to clean it up, excavate it out. And also, the material they're making, they don't have to go out and dig for more material, so that helps on the other side, so they can sell it as aggregate, because rock doesn't get any older, it is as old as it gets.
We ended up buying a used 4250, so we got with Goodfellow on that, and we started buying some parts and some service, and they built a trust with us, so we felt comfortable that they were going to be here for a while, and we're sizable enough of a company to stock parts we needed so we could get them when we needed them. So overall, I liked pretty much everything I seen. I liked the idea that it's built in America. I like the idea that they're semi-local to me, a couple states away. I feel if I need something that Goodfellow doesn't have, I could send a guy up to the factory to pick it up. And we actually flew up and looked at another plant, and I guess the factory heard we were coming and met us up there and picked us up from there and flew us to the factory so we could go through that. It was really nice. I mean, everybody was friendly and down to earth, and kind of a business like we are, where it just seems like kind of a big family. So we probably shook 100 hands by the end of the day. So we tore through and seen how everything's built and where it comes from, and parts on the ground that that were available, and machines in progress. So.